Ah, the Tesla, the poster boy for electric cars to come. We were to take the 2-ton motorised collection of batteries on a road trip to Calais in France to truly test its range capabilities. We were all eager to put it to the test, but not before we'd caught the ferry over from Old Blighty, which Rupert in his infinite wisdom had booked for 7:30 AM, meaning we had an early 4 AM start.
Right, it's 4 AM. We're shooting for a 7:30 AM ferry. It's disgustingly early. Let's go pick Ash up. Let's do this. Oh god.
So, Ash has been playing around with the car, and he's found an emergency lever, pulled it, and it opened his door at on the motorway. The car's now having a panic attack.
You are an actual idiot, Ash. Because it's don't pull shit. And what else is he going to do? Move your seat forward, you're in the back.
You idiot.
Well, how would I know what it is?
What did you think it was?
I thought it was just going to flop the seat about or something.
What is it, like an emergency get out if you've been kidnapped?
What's the point of it?
It's so get out, I guess. It's like if the electrics fail, you can get out of the car.
I'm literally speechless right now. Check-in and ports.
It's got an important job there.
We are on the ferry.
If you push that supercharger, can you say direct to?
Yeah.
Navigate to that then. It's literally right in the edge of Calais. Where's the nearest one after that?
Yeah, the closest one after Calais is Maidstone in England.
Where do we think we are now? In France?
We technically are in France.
Yes, we're in France.
Is it going to reach? That's a good question.
Well, did you park it close enough is the other question.
No, he did. Yeah, he did.
It's in there. Okay, so, and then that locks in, and now it's charging. And this is how many amps are going in. 145. There's a lot of electricity going through that. We were in France at last. The car was guzzling electricity, but where on earth were we? We were in the middle of nowhere. Not exactly the sort of location you'd fancy spending an hour in, which was how long it took to charge the car. We stopped charging, and it's as simple as just you press stop charging and then unlock. That's it.
And then you just fly
Unplug
up
the
and
cable.
drive away. No, bad man, leave it in and just go.
I think the only noise we're hearing is tyre noise. I think that's generally the only noise.
You will get a little bit of a motor in the back once it starts to get up to speed. Like the motor.
It's really weird
surge.
It just goes, it's like bang in there.
It's instant.
Yes, it's total torque, it's full torque.
But it feels completely different to...
It doesn't have any
like the other car's been quicker, but that feels...
It doesn't have any wind-up time, does it?
Yeah, nothing.
Shopping is taking a while. We got quite a lot of stuff now, and I'm wondering whether it will all fit in the car. Ash is saying it will absolutely fit in the car. We've already got loads of stuff in there, mate. We've already got loads of stuff in there. We'll see. Where the engine would usually be, what's under the hood is another boot.
Quite a good size boot.
Ash, that right there is some seriously impressive boot space. You can trip. Yeah, the turning circle on this is pretty pants.
It's a big car, mine, mate.
It is massive.
I think we're forgetting how big this thing is. It's huge.
What would you compare it to then?
I'd say it's the same size as like an E-Class. No, in terms
Bigger
of
than that,
space, it's like an S-Class or a 7-seater. Inside, it's like an E-Class or a 5-seater.
In 300 yards, take the third exit from the roundabout onto Boulevard de la Ronde.
Rattles would drive you mad in this though if you had to when it gets on. Because you'd hear everything.
Well,
yeah.
Could you hear this morning, Roots, when I was putting the headlights on full?
Yeah,
I was going.
you can hear them.
I think they've totally got the interior really.
All the materials are nice. Materials are nice, but I think it's not been put as much thought into as the outside, in my opinion. I think it's not quite there.
No, it's
it's like there's very little places to put stuff.
I do like this, but this is the only good part of it. And it's not really so much effort, because all that is all app design. All it is a screen, essentially, isn't it?
That's what they're good at. It's proper geeky, isn't it? Look at that graph, look at the detail of that graph, and that's in a car, detailing the power consumption.
It's strangely satisfying, like speeding up like that and then slowing down and seeing the green thing go down. It's as though you're like doing the car some good. When you're not accelerating, the car automatically brakes to regenerate the battery.
I'm feeling a bit sick, to be honest.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's just it's not the smoothest of power deliveries. It's either on
Power
or off.
delivery.
It's either on or off, isn't it? I'm actually at the point nearly I've been to.
Okay, well, be careful.
So we're driving through a little French village here, and this is one of the areas of the car where you've got to be a bit more vigilant because it's basically completely silent to anyone outside.
So a little Tesla noise test. Can you hear it if you're a pedestrian? I'm going to put my hand up if I can hear the car coming, and whether it's going to be too late and it would have nailed me on the road if I stepped out in front of it. Yeah, there we go. But there it is. It's pretty much as it's driving past you.
We are at our lovely French Gite. Here she is. Go on, Rob, see if you can climb in. This is a genuine test of how much genuine space there is in the front boot. There you go.
Yeah,
you could stow.
Hold on. That feels so weird. You can fit a 6-foot man in the front boot of the Tesla.
Right then, day 3. Could have potentially found a bit of a flaw here. The back window, no wiper. We've got cold weather mode. No, it's not going to help us. And we've got the rear view window heater on. That hasn't helped us either. What do we do? I guess I'll have to get a cloth.
So we had a lovely stay last night in our little French Jeep, but the owner's come back and she can't quite make out how this car's moving because it's entirely silent. So this is another case of probably form over function with this control unit. As soon as you want to open the roof, what happens?
We want to have it fully open. It's a lovely day. And in comes the sun.
See you later, controls.
Heading back to our old friend, the supercharger. Oh, there's one up there. Quick, get up there before nothing arrives. Ready? Foot to the floor. Oh, that actually made me feel a bit ill. It does go, doesn't it? Yeah.
We've just arrived and we've, how many, 200 miles or so in the last charge?
Yeah.
200 miles?
You've got about 70 left. No, it's less than 200.
25-30% left?
Yeah, we've got 200.
Not quite enough to trust it to get us back to London, so we're back here again, getting reacquainted with the supercharger.
But fortunately we got it when we did, because there seems to be a queue. There's another Tesla already on charge.
Practicality wise,
Take your ticket out and wait the turn.
he could be waiting an hour just to get on the charger and then another hour to charge.
I hope he hasn't got a ferry anytime soon. One of the nicest features, like external features of this car that we've found are, believe it or not, the door handles. As sad as that sounds, they are pretty aesthetically pleasing. Flush as you like. This is one of the nicest features on the inside. You can pretty much control everything, so I'm just going to open up the front trunk. But also, let's get the vent open. I think about 62% will do me nicely. The boys have just got in and they're complaining it's cold. Let's sort this out. See you later. Yeah, it's still so cold, they want the heated seats on. Where'd you get this?
You've got a sweet cut that one. I think the size of the tree.
Cold weather. Here we go. Most cars these days, after a certain price, they've got heated seats in the front. These have even got heated seats in all 3 of the rear. Get them going. We set out at the beginning of this weekend to test this car. If you can actually trust it on a road trip, take it there. Can we get to the location we want to get to? Would you be able to take it to go and see the relatives 300 miles away? We've done the road trip. We've managed to do what we wanted to do, but we have been reliant on charging.
That we were. There were still places we weren't able to go. Yes, we had the option of charging from slower electricity points, but these would have taken 4 hours, sometimes up to 8. Not practical for a short trip, even if we did have all the boot space for a week-long Nisa. That said, the Tesla's tech was remarkable. From GPS-based suspension memory to live electricity consumption stats and its innovative radar, sonar and temperature systems, it was all a spectacle. Even the door handles made us feel special. It was back to England as we boarded our ferry home. If one thing was for sure, Tesla were marvellously pushing the boundaries. No, they were making entirely new ones.